I don't know.
This woman is a top female assassin who was plotted to be poisoned.
You've been out almost a day.
How much time do I have?
A day, maybe.
She only has 1 day left to live, not knowing how she will spend her last day. A very cute truck is on the road. It is moving to a port in Osaka, Japan. The outside of the car is baby pink, but the inside is full of murder weapons. The two assassins are a man and a woman. The man's name is Varric. He is in charge of an entire assassin organization. The woman's name is Kate. She is the top assassin in Varric's organization. Because Kate's parents died when she was young, Varric adopted her. After many years of brutal training and even nearly dying many times, Kate gradually became the #1 assassin in the rankings of talented assassins. After more than 10 years in the profession, Kate has never failed any mission. Kate is the trump card in Varric's hand. For Kate, Varric is both a teacher and a father. He was both Kate's close partner and her family. Varric's concern for Kate was indescribable. Their target this time was the second generation of the largest gang in Japan, Kishimagumi Kentaro, the younger brother of boss Kijima. According to reliable information, Kentaro would soon appear at Osaka port. Kate went down first and asked for directions. Then she jumped up and found a suitable height and position and started to hold the gun to snipe. Sure enough, the target's car appeared in sight soon after. At this time, the order to shoot was also issued from Kate's walkie-talkie. However, this time Kentaro brought his daughter along. Not hitting children was a rule in their organization, but the walkie-talkie still gave Kate the order to aim and act. The opportunity was fleeting. Below, only Kentaro's daughter was left crying in front of her father's body. 10 months later in Tokyo, the assassination in front of a child that day still left a psychological trauma inside Kate. Kate began to feel tired of being an assassin. When looking at the happy family of 3 on the street, Kate also felt jealous in her heart. Now it was time for Kate to start a new life. A new life without killing. That's why Kate took the initiative to propose to Varric to retire.
And then I'm out. I want a life.
Although Varric regretted it, he still agreed because this was what Kate wanted. But Kate promised to help Varric complete his final mission in Japan. After the assassination of the second boss of the Kishima gang, she still had another target, boss Kijima. But after the death of Kentaro's younger brother, Kijima was like a startled bird. Kijima began a hidden life in the underworld. This mission. That night, Kate was bored and went to the bar to drink. She happened to meet a man who came to talk to her. Kate originally intended to drink alone, but after the conversation, the two went to the hotel to play together. Then Kate also picked up the man's wallet. Kate remembered his name and address. At this time, the phone rang. It was an intelligence message from Varric saying that Kijima would appear tonight. The time of action was 11 o'clock tonight. And she went to the mission point. This time, Kate only had 10 seconds to carry out the mission, but during the action, Kate encountered a problem. Kate suddenly had an unpleasant feeling. The intercom reminded her to stop, but Kate wanted to retire early, so she ignored the warnings and continued to act, even though the target was moving. Kate fired continuously, but still missed the target, and the unpleasant feeling was still there. Kate was forced to stop and run away from the building and started vomiting. After calming down, Kate blended into the crowd on the street. At this time, many gang members were hunting for the culprit. Kate could only randomly grab a car and try to escape. It was just that she did not expect this car to be so prominent that the gang would notice it. Kate could only drive through Tokyo intersection at high speed, although she quickly escaped the gang's pursuit. When Kate woke up, she found herself in the hospital. The doctor came to tell Kate that her condition was acute radiation syndrome. The cause was close contact with highly radioactive materials. Kate suddenly remembered the man in the bar that day. He gave Kate a glass of wine, but he did not drink it. It seemed that he was the one who poisoned Kate. Kate did not have much time left. According to the doctor, she only had 1 day to live. While the doctor was leaving, Kate pretended to be a nurse and took the lab doctor's clothes.
ですか。佐野さん。
Kate quietly kidnapped the doctor into the storage room and took a few tubes of medicine. Then Kate went down to the parking lot, stole a car, and escaped from the hospital. Kate wanted to avenge herself. She followed the address she had previously memorized. Kate quickly found the man, but he also had a wife.
Why'd you poison me?
Kate used a gun and threatened his wife
told
with
you?
it. According to him, he was ordered by a high-ranking employee of Kijima to poison Kate. The two of them were just a poor couple. They had been controlled by the Kijima group. Kate's condition got worse and worse. She started vomiting blood. After cleaning up her own blood, Kate let the couple go. Kate went to see Varric while she was a professional killer. She did not know the identity of the target.
Who was the mark?
V.
You won't get any more questions from me after today.
After knowing that Kate was about to die, Varric also told her the identity of the target this time.
A man named Kojima.
The person Kate killed last time was Kentaro, the second boss of the Kojima gang. He was also the younger brother of Boss Kojima. Varric guessed that Kojima must have investigated their identities while he was in hiding. Kate's poisoning was also part of Kojima's revenge plan, but it was very difficult to find Kojima at the moment. Last night was his only appearance in 10 months. However, gang members often went to the clubhouse to meet. After receiving this news, Kate immediately took action. Kate made a simple silencer and sneaked into the clubhouse. After Kate found the top assassins sitting in a dining room,
You said so?
What? Did you poison me? Kill you. I think you're lying. I'll kill you. How do I get to him?
Please.
Yeah, he's dead. You worry about you.
I don't know. I don't know.
At this time, there was only a scary fat guy left. Without Kate saying anything, the fat guy immediately confessed everything. The fat guy said that Ani, Kojima's nephew, would definitely know where he was hiding. According to what the fat guy said, Kate quickly found Ani inside a nightclub. Ani is Kentaro's daughter. Kate quietly killed all the bodyguards and dragged Ani away. But Ani still refused to cooperate, only when the gunshots rang out. But Ani said that she didn't know where Kojima was. Even though she didn't know where he was, she often contacted her uncle through Kojima's senior advisor, Renji. Only Renji could contact Kojima. She asked Renji to inform Kojima that he had to come pick Ani up in person, or she would kill Ani. But Renji also said that he didn't know where Kojima was. He didn't contact Kojima and only sent someone to the meeting point. Renji even ordered the assassin to kill Ani if he had the chance. Kate wondered what was going on. There must be a secret behind it. Kate went to the slums as promised. Ani wanted to go to the toilet. Kate also took the opportunity to treat her wound. After seeing the scars on Kate's body, Ani no longer felt fear but sympathy. Ani even felt admiration for Kate, but Kate handled everything very well. She tied Ani up in the toilet and went to the meeting place alone. First, it was to threaten Renji's side. Second, it was for Ani's safety. Very quickly, Kate met Renji's man, Shinzo. Neither side did as agreed on the phone. Immediately after that, there was a fierce gunfight. Kate took advantage of the grenade and agility. She fought and found her own way out. Finally, she escaped and disappeared into the slums. At this time, Ani also opened the door and escaped. Just as she got out, she met Renji's man, Shinzo. Ani thought she was saved and continued to curse Kate, but Ani saw Shinzo's expression and was sure that something was wrong. Shinzo was pointing a gun at Ani when Ani was about to be shot dead. Kate held the gun and shot continuously at Shinzo's group and rescued Ani. At this time, the alarm also sounded. Kate hurriedly pulled Ani and ran away. If she couldn't find Kojima, Ani would no longer be of any use to Kate, but Ani had nowhere to go. She could only run behind Kate. Kate wanted to chase Ani away, but Ani screamed that everyone wanted to throw her away like trash. She had never met her mother, but her father rarely cared about her. Now even her remaining uncle wanted to kill Ani. The person who killed Ani's father was definitely Uncle Kojima. The little girl now clearly couldn't walk alone. This also made Kate remember her own past. Kate, out of guilt and sympathy for Ani, decides to take Ani along. But at this moment, Kate suddenly fell ill. Ani quickly followed the instructions and injected medicine to save Kate. Kate finally stopped convulsing. The two of them now had a common enemy, Kijima. The enemy of their enemy is their friend. The two of them rested for a while. Then Ani bought some clothes for Kate and even gave her a pair of sunglasses to make her look fierce. Kijima did not show up and Kate did not have much time left. They had to find Renji, who could contact Kijima. But Renji was not that easy to find. According to Ani's understanding, only Renji's boyfriend knew where he was. Then the two of them split up. Ani went to Renji's boyfriend's place and pretended to call for help to attract the attention of security. Kate would take the opportunity to sneak out through the back door. Ani waited until the security guard came down, and at this time, Ani met Renji's boyfriend, Jojima. Kate also sneaked in and raised her gun to threaten, but Ani accidentally turned on the music because she wanted to control the curtains. But they didn't expect Jojima to be so crazy. Kate was almost at a disadvantage in this fight. Seeing that the situation was not good, Ani quickly picked up the gun that had fallen on the ground. Ani originally intended to help, but her hands were too weak, so she shot Kate. The gun was then snatched away by Jojima. Preparing to kill Kate, Ani appeared again with an axe and hit Jojima straight in the head. Kate still couldn't find Renji and almost lost her life. The two had to search for the remaining clues inside the house. Kate finds weapons and equipment in a locked compartment of the refrigerator, while Ani finds Jojima's phone. Jojima and Renji's cell phones both have some location software installed. Because they are synchronized, they can know Renji's exact location and itinerary. After the two of them found Renji's whereabouts, they set up an ambush on the only path Renji had to take. This time, Ani was officially sent to fight. Renji was injured and lying on the ground, but he also did not know Kijima's whereabouts. Renji only knew that before Kijima disappeared, he said he wanted to be with his family, but Renji did not understand what that meant. Ani understood as soon as she heard it. Kijima was in an old family house in a remote mountain area. After that, Kate said her final goodbye to Varric over the phone, and she also refused Varric's help. Renji also told her to go to Kijima's old house to receive her body if he was free. Then Kate and Ani went to the old house. Kate didn't want Ani to witness death again. Renji told Ani to wait outside the door, while she injected herself first and went inside. Sure enough, Kijima was inside the house, but he was sitting very calmly. He didn't resent Kate for killing his brother. Kijima also said that Kate was just a tool, and that they were both betrayed. After he finished speaking, he threw a stack of photos to Kate. Kate looked at the stack of photos in her hand. She couldn't believe her eyes. It turned out that all of this was a plot between Renji and Varric. One wanted to seize power, and the other wanted money. After finishing, the two of them would kill Kate to shut her up. At this time, Varric also rushed to the old house and saw Ani standing outside the door. Varric told Ani the truth that Kate had killed Kentaro. Inside the house, Kijima was ready to be killed. He hoped that Kate would give him a quick death. A moment later, the two people outside the door heard gunshots. Then Kate tried to go out step by step. After Ani learned the whole truth, she was heartbroken and desperate. She took a gun and went to Kate. Kate had killed her whole family, but was also the one who saved her. Kate tried to explain and told Ani not to believe Varric's words, but Ani couldn't listen anymore. She went and shot Kate. Kate immediately fell to the ground. Ani then got into Varric's car without looking back. The words Varric said to Ani were exactly what he had said to Kate many years ago. Varric took Ani to the Kijima Corporation headquarters and met Renji. Varric blamed Renji for trying to poison Kate, almost causing them to miss the mission. But Renji argued that Varric himself said that if Kate dared to ask to withdraw, he would kill her. But in fact, this was not what Varric wanted. It took a lot of effort and time to train an assassin like Kate. Renji didn't expect him to be so proactive, but their goal was achieved. Renji had truly taken control of the gang. Ani heard the unscrupulous conversation between the two. Ani was still young, but she understood everything. On this side, Kate was not dead. She was only injured in the face, and Kijima was not killed. Kijima put a vial of medicine on Kate. He saved her life again. Now the two of them would work together to take revenge. Kijima summoned the remaining brothers and Kate to rush into the headquarters building. Kate and Kijima's men shot down wherever they went. Varric and Renji inside the security room also saw Kate and Ray immediately prepared to attack. But they knew Kate's abilities. The best way was for them to find their own way out. As they predicted, Kate captured and killed everyone inside the building. Even though they fell into Varric's ambush, that did not stop Kate. After the appointment with Kojima, the thugs were cleared. Then the two of them split up to act. One sought revenge on the bastard Renji, the other sought Varric to kill him. Varric saw that the situation was not good and immediately abandoned Renji. As a result, Renji was stopped by Kojima's men. Kojima did not directly eliminate Renji, but instead threw Renji a sword. If Renji wanted to be the boss, he would definitely defeat Kojima. Renji believed that he was both young and strong, so he would definitely defeat an old man like Kojima. But all that was just his words. What he never knew was the ability of the boss. Kate on this side had already chased and killed Varric. She only needed a grenade and a few basic hits to take down all the assassins outside. Kate pushed the door open and walked inside. Varric was holding Ani hostage. Looking at Ani inside, Kate could only apologize to her. She vowed to pay for everything and start her life over. But after Ani learned the truth, she chose to forgive Kate. Now there was only the war between Kate and Varric. Varric told Kate that he loved and always treated Kate like his daughter. But in fact, he only saw Kate as a tool to kill and make money for himself. Kate said she was grateful to Varric because at least now she was no longer Varric's tool. Although the remaining time was short, Kate had her own life. In the end, Varric was shot in the heart and collapsed on the chair, after which Varric died. Kate was shot in the waist and Ani came to help her out, but because of her underlying illness and many serious injuries on her body, Kate fell to the ground. Although it was only the last day of her life, Kate realized and chose to live her own life. Kate then closed her eyes and left this world. The movie ended here. Thank you for watching. Goodbye and see you again.